Hello there. Hello there. Another happy landing.
Yo guys, how's it going and welcome to a new video. As you might have seen from the little teaser gameplay that I displayed for you guys, today we'll be using Queen Amidala with Padawan Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon Jinn, Echo and Yoda to do absolutely insane amounts of damage. We had this, it's only because of the Datacrons, so I just want to point that out. We had this before, a couple of months ago, and then Queen Amidala with Padawan Obi-Wan was able to do a shit ton of damage. And the reason why is because the level 12 on the Focus Datacron for I always say Dr. Krennic, I mean Director Krennic. So, as we read, whenever a support ally starts their turn, dispel tenacity up from all enemies and then reduce the tenacity 100% until the end of the turn. This one, that's good, but that's not the main reason why we're doing so much damage. But we can see here, whenever a support inflicts a debuff on an enemy, all allies get benefits based on their rolls for the rest of the encounter. So we can see attacker gains 10% critical damage, and this is just stacking throughout the whole encounter, as long as you keep inflicting those debuffs with the support characters. And in this case it's Queen Amidala, Qui-Gon Jinn, Echo, and we also have Grandmaster Yoda in there for some extra debuffs. Although he is not the main guy to inflict debuffs, might be some better support guy or another guy you can have in there to make this team hit even harder. But yeah, as every time we inflict a debuff, the damage just keeps on ramping, and that's why what's his name, Padawan Obi-Wan is able to do so much damage. So it's only because of their level 12. The stats is pretty decent. The extra offense, the critical chance is nice. Potency is also pretty, it can be pretty good because then you land other debuffs. But for the most part, it's only the level 12 that activates. I've only really tested this out with Queen Amidala, but I've also done it with Lord Vader. So for those of you that don't have the Apo, where is the Apo Datacron? I have it. So for those of you that don't have the Apo Datacron for Lord Vader and you have the new clones, or you have the OG Lord Vader squad, I do think that the Support Datacron is going to be crazy good for you guys, because you also get the level 6 benefits. So whenever an Empire ally deals damage to an enemy and no other enemy's ability block, inflict ability block for one turn on that target enemy, which can be Vader resistance. That's pretty decent as well in a Lord Vader squad. And I think this cron right here is going to be actually better than any of the clone Datacrons, especially for Lord Vader. This Datacron could also potentially be good for some other teams as well, but I mainly just tested it out with Queen Amidala and Lord Vader. So yeah guys, I think that's basically it for me explaining how the Datacron has been working and interacting with the team. So let's just hop on over to the gameplay and I can show you the funny stuff that I was able to do. As we can see right here, the first battle I'm going up against a Leia, and it was pretty straightforward. I just kept on doing stuff, keep inflicting debuffs, making sure I'm ramping up Padawan Obi-Wan, and this was a counter to Leia before. It can go a little bit iffy if they decide to target Padawan Obi-Wan, but as you saw, we just absolutely just smacked Leia to the ground, and we just did a million damage right there. I also tried it up against Jedi Master Kenobi inside the Grand Arena. I think this is going to be even better because we will have the decoy right from the get-go, so they won't be able to insta-kill one of our teammates, or allies maybe is a better word. But as you can see, Padawan Obi-Wan ramps up that damage super high, and we are able to smash people left, right, and center. As long as we do a critical hit, the damage is really good. If we don't do any critical hits, the damage isn't that good, but every time we do a crit, the damage is just insane. But as we can see, we're working through General Kenobi that had the tank revive on the cron, so he came back. But yeah, the damage, he does 200k on the basics right now, so he is crazy right now. He's hitting so hard, and just like that, Jedi Master Kenobi went down. And this was up against Ahsoka Tano, and this went a whole lot better than I thought it would. And we just kept on taking turns. I mean, if you have a fast Echo, you should be able to get a lot of turns out there. And if you have a fast Queen Amidala and Master Qui-Gon Jinn. And just like that, guys, we just absolutely nuked the crap out of them. So then, now we can see we have some gameplay here with Lord Vader. This is for those of you that don't have the Datacron. As I said, I do think this is going to be better than the other clone Datacrons that we have available, just because we have both Disguised Clone Trooper and CX2 that inflicts a lot of debuffs. So Lord Vader's damage is gonna ramp high and fast, so you'll be seeing me hit for almost 100k straight from the get-go. And also Apo is an attacker, so him and Nightfall Trooper will do crazy amounts of damage as well. This is up against a Lord Vader team with the Apo Datacron, and we are rocking the Support Cron, and we're just absolutely smashing them, guys. I don't know if people are using Lord Vader as a mirror match up against the Apo Datacron, but still, this was really impressive to see, because it went pretty fast, to be honest, not gonna lie. All of them just died straight within the first minute, and then we go into ult, and we get the Order 66 pretty fast from Lord Vader as well, so it was pretty fun to see that this support cron worked well up against that as well. And then we have the Glad battle as well. This was also pretty easy. I do think now, once they've fixed CX2's ability that it reapplies Order 66 all the time, the Ahsoka battle is always now pretty easy for Lord Vader, especially if this guy's Clone Trooper can survive long enough and you come down just to Ahsoka, and you can inflict the Order 66 and he'll do immense damage as well. She'll be able to get her down pretty fast, but as you can see, the whole team is basically dead within 2 minutes, so I didn't want to knock her down, but as you can see, we nuked her straight away. And then we have, for the last one, a Jedi Master Kenobi team. Nothing too crazy. This already smashes this team a whole lot without a Datacron or with a decent Datacron, so nothing too crazy going on here, if I'm going to be honest, but it's just fun to see some Lord Vader gameplay of smacking other Galactic Legends. That is gonna be it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day. Bye bye.